Take one. Why, hello and welcome to a new year and the first vape review of 2021. How we all doing? Hopefully it's been a better year for you already than fucking 2020 was. God knows that was a bad year. But we're all here, we're all alive, and yes, I'm still sitting with one of my reviews on in the background, and Nico's just come in to join us. So hopefully 2021's been better for you so far. And yes, I'm still here, I'm still doing my fucking reviews. I do apologise. Now, today's video might be slightly fucking controversial due to December's Vape Awards, which was run by... what fucking company was it again? 2 seconds, I'll pull up one of the pictures. E-Cig-Click Vape Awards, sponsored by Dinner Ladies Premium. Now that's what caught my interest with that, as Dinner Ladies were placed in the top 3 in 5 awards, and placed in the top 10 in 1 that I seen, including Best Dessert, I think it was the one that really took my interest. And why? Because I quite like desserty type vapes. So I am going to try and keep these videos a bit shorter. I'm not going to run into it. I'll put a picture up just now of their sponsorship of the E-Click Awards, and through the video I will put up pictures of what they won, or where they were placed in the top 3. They did win a lot. One up note you'll see coming up just now is on the picture, I'm sure the Aegis X was placed 2nd in one of them, and only outdone by the Aegis Legend, I think it was. So, very well might be worth having a look at that. Do I think it was a well-placed device? Yes, I fucking do. It's a great wee device. I'm not going to prattle on about it, but I do believe it was well deserved in there. Funnily enough, the TVF-16 was placed somewhere as well, but it was only in top 10, I think. But in saying that, the Drag X walked away with the gold for Best Pod Mod, because obviously it's pop in, pop out. Make sure it's actually on fire. But I would agree with that as well. It's a great wee mod. And I do have Dinner Ladies in there. We are on Dinner Ladies Mango Tart, 50ml bottle that. Now I will get onto that because I do not believe that they are as good as they've been made out to be in those awards. Why am I saying that? Because I've already tried it. But what do we have today for our drink? An alcohol-infused sparkling water, which is Koppenberg's hard some shit passion fruit. 1.7 units, and it is a 330ml can, 5% volume. So we will get that for just now. It actually sounds interesting, smells nice, and we will put it in the Terminator's head. Now I don't know if you will notice, but I do have some Terminators up here now. They're only there temporarily. They will be going on display in the new recording area, which I've been a twat about because I did have a new area planned out in my head for long enough. That looks quite clear, that. Sorry. And then all of a sudden, when I was going to set that up, I changed my mind completely on where I want it to be. So, delayed again. So we are still here. Anyway, let's go on to this. This is, what did I say it was? Mango Tart? Yes, it is. And we do have another Dinner Ladies coming up in the next review. Give them a fair chance. So, let's see. It's alright. It's not the best. To say, I'm going to pull up the picture and I'll put it up on the screen that made me think of this. Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? Vampire Vape got a placement as well, which is quite good. I have had that. Aye. Best e-liquid dessert. Lemon tart. I couldn't get lemon tart, unfortunately. So I've gone for mango tart. I can't remember quite off the top of my head what the other one is. But as you know, if you follow my channel, I vape my 50 large range a lot. And I couldn't, for this, get a hold of The Donut Worry, which I have done before, which is actually a fucking superb oil. Well, I couldn't get in time to do this review, so hence why I've gone for my creamy strawberries and my crispy coffee, because crispy coffee does have a, if I remember rightly, a caramel donut taste to it. So, what can I say about that? Well, I'm running at 70 watts as always. I'm going to make sure all these are running on 70 watts, because I am taking on the fat rabbits with this. You do get the mango and a slight background of cakiness. It is actually quite a nice vape. I'm going to be honest with that, it is nice. But unfortunately, I don't believe it is good enough to be walking away with, what I say it was, 5 top 3s in one placement that I've seen. I didn't go through all the awards, that's just some of them that I've seen. What about the Koppenberg? Smells nice enough. Yeah. That's actually quite weak in the passion fruit for that, but it is quite pleasant actually. The first sort of taste I had, I wasn't too convinced, but after a second, I went, hold on now. I reacted a bit quick with it, yeah. But try to stick to the dinner lady. I'm trying to keep these videos a lot shorter, and yes, I am running my own video in the background. So, hopefully I've had a few of the awards up, but we'll go into pictures just now. Right, I've had them up, that's the Drag X one. Right, so here's some of the ones that they've won. Dinner Lady placed third with Black Orange Crush in the base beverage. E-liquid. Yeah, I've never tried it, so I can't comment on it. Then base dessert was the lemon tart, which is mango tart's probably about as close as I could get at the moment, but it is pleasant enough. Then in base menthol / mint, it came fourth with blue menthol. Again, I'm going to admit, I've not tried all of these. Excuse me. And then CBD base brand was Dinner Ladies at first place, gold. Excuse me. Then Nick Salts, base brand, Dinner Lady Salts. Best liquid UK brand, Dinner Ladies again. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I do know there is some really nice. Dinner Lady came second in that one. I do know there's some really nice UK brand liquids which are better than what I'm getting through this. And then, this is what I found a bit funny, is it was actually sponsored by Dinner Ladies as well. Does that mean things have maybe been put in their favour? I don't know. But anyway, onwards with it. It's quite nice, I'm going to be honest. You do get the mango in it, it's not overly powerful. It's quite nice, quite a sweet wee mango-y type flavour. You get quite the sugary background cakiness there, which again works really well with the mango. But the flavours themselves, they are there, they're strong enough. They are nice, I just feel they, for winning awards like that, they could be nicer. Now, I'm not even going to bother with that, my throat's still buggered. I was going to try and do O's there, but I'm not going to. Now, would I vape that daily? Actually, yes I would. I would quite happily vape that daily. I can't remember how much Dinner Lady cost me for the 50ml bottle, because I had to buy it before lockdown and we're still in it. And lockdown came into effect basically for my vape shop Christmas Eve, I think it was, and I bought these before that. Now, what about the Koppenberg Hard Seltzer Passion Fruit? Seltzer, that's what it was. Couldn't read it when I first looked at it. Again, it's quite nice, it's actually quite refreshing. And yes, I'm drinking out the metal goblet, so that is going to affect the flavour of it. But that is really quite nice. I feel the passion fruit could be a bit better in that, if I'm honest. So, I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10 for the Koppenberg. In fact, we'll try it out. Well, that's out the goblet. Let's try it out the tin. And yes, it is a metal tin. Again, not much difference. Passion fruit could be a bit better. bit more of it. They're about the same, so 6 out of 10 is a fair rating in both parties for that. Both in the goblet and out the tin. And what about out of glass? God fucking knows. What about dinner ladies though? Right. As I said, it is quite nice. The mango's there, you do get quite a sweet cakiness in the background of it. Get a nice cloud. But I do feel the flavours could be better. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 for that on its own. It's a nice enough vape. You could vape that daily if you quite like your cakey ones. So I would say go for it. Listen, I can't remember how much it cost me. But we're not going to do this on cost. But here's, we'll do the mix. We'll do the mix. Do the fucking mix. Let's find out. Wow, they actually mix really fucking well. I'm very impressed with that. That's very fucking nice. Excuse me. That is going to be, quite honestly, sorry, just checking the background here. That is quite honestly going to be an 8 out of 10 for the two of them mixed together. They do mix really well. The passion fruit, although it could be a better, if it was more passion fruit there, it'd be a 9 quite happily. But the passion fruit with the mango is fucking lovely. Then the sweetness out of the cakiness in the background, oh fuck me, that just tops it. That is fucking lovely. So if you can get a tin of Koppenberg and a bottle, what is it was, mango tart, dinner ladies, go for it. But here's where I was saying I don't believe that my personal opinion, this is all just my opinion, they don't deserve the best dessert. Because, as I said, I couldn't get my donut worry, it is a really nice vape that as well. So I've gone for the next best one here, which is my crispy coffee, because it does have a donut, I'm sure it's a caramel donut in it. And again, I'm going to run this at 70 watts, let's make it a fair wee challenge. Once I can set this to 70 watts instead of flying past it. So that is at 70 watts as well, and again, that is fucking lovely. I mean, it is a crispy coffee, so you are going to get that coffee taste there. But the fucking donut, the sweetness for the donut and the caramel's there as well. Personally, I feel that is a much better oil. I mean, that is a 9 out of 10 oil all the time. And I vape that fucking daily, so I'm half used to it. So I do believe, out the two of them, crispy coffee is a better oil. And I'm sure 50 Large is a UK brand as well. I'll need to check that. If it is, they should be better than, my personal opinion, they're a lot fucking better than Dinner Lady. I'm sure they're cheaper as well. I mean, that is fucking lovely. I mean, the cloud you get out of it is a lot thicker. And yes, I know before you say it's a Fat Rabbit I'm using, which has got a bigger coil than the Drag X, but the flavour out of it is just immense. The cloud from it is fucking lovely. But let's bring it up against what could be classed as a desserty type one, which is my creamy strawberries, which again I've reviewed as well. It's fucking lovely, that. Again, when it comes down to it, you get the strawberry there, you get the sweetness, you get the creaminess. It is just a different league, in my opinion. Now, bear in mind, I am not a huge YouTuber or anything like that yet. I'm hoping you guys are going to help out with that. But I do believe that's my personal opinion is, and this is solely personal opinion, Dinner Lady is blown out the water by 50 Large. And 50 Large is a relatively cheap oil to buy. I mean, I'd say Dinner Lady's sort of middle of the road price wise as well, from what I remember. But going from the 50 Large to the Dinner Lady, I am disappointed in the Dinner Lady. And if I bought that solely on the awards, I'd be fucking pissed off. And I do apologise, I'm a wee bit hungover today. I had a bit of a night last night. But that's not affecting that. I mean, I've been vaping that for a few days, trying to get the flavour through and all the rest of it, and trying to figure out how they won this award so much. I can't see it, personally. I can't see how they have beat brands like 50 Large and that for best dessert. I am going to get a bottle of Do Not Worry. Work on that quite soon, hopefully. And hopefully from there on out, I can actually do another review against it. Because I'm sure the other dinner ladies have got is another tarty one. So hopefully within the next week I can get a bottle of Do Not Worry and we'll compare them that way. But is dinner ladies bad? It's not bad. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on it, but personally it doesn't have the flavour coming through it. I mean, it is nice flavoured. As I said, you can taste everything. You get the mango, you get the sweetness for the cakiness in it. But personally I just feel it's beaten out by 50 Large, which is one of my, well, it is mostly my daily vape, is 50 Large. Or I have been taken to a cheaper brand, the Juice Lab, which is about the same price as the 50 Large for, I'm sure it's a 100ml bottle. Can I see it? Oh Christ. Throw it away, fuck. I can't really see it jumping out me the size of the bottle off the top of my head, but I'm sure it's a 100ml bottle and it's relatively cheap. I'm sure it's round about the same price as the 50 Large and that, and it's a bigger bottle, and it is really nice. So, let me know if you down in the comments if you want me to do like my own personal top 10 or whatever. And I'll see what I can do. I mean, that's fucking lovely. Fuck it, let's see if they mix. Yep. So there's crispy coffee at 70 watts. I usually run the Fat Rabbit at 80 watts. With the passion fruit Koppenberg. Mixes just as well. I'm not going to rate these ones up, but I'm just seeing if they do mix. Let's try this. Creamy strawberries. Not quite as good, but yep, they do mix. The passion fruit is more pushed to the back with that one, but they do mix. Let's top that up because I've just about emptied the goblet. I do really like that goblet. Well, unfortunately there's not many outtakes to be put into this one at the end, if any at all. So I do apologise for that, no outtakes, because I'm actually this pretty much first time, which surprises me. But, seeing it's now 2021, Happy New Year to yous all. I hope it's a good one to yous. And a wee dram to bring it in. Oh, please let it be a better year. Cheers to yous all. Hope yous have enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments down below what yous want to see. Remember, all the ratings and that are my personal opinion. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. You ain't going to change my mind. I rate these on how I take them. That's it. I'm quite glad the Drag X and the Aegis X both got placed highly in their own award fields. I do feel they are deserved. Might look into some other ones. I do feel, sorry, I'm going to put this out here, the TVF 16 was beaten out by the Falcon King 2, which I did have, and personally I didn't feel that was as good as the Fat Rabbits or the TVF 16. So I do believe they should have been higher on the awards. But, never mind, that's my fucking input on it. Dinner Ladies is a nice vape, but not as nice as it could be. Hopefully the other one will pull it up through the ranks a wee bit, prove me wrong, maybe that's just not quite one of their best, and I will look into try and get their lemon tart to see if it can pull it fucking up, because it won the gold, but they did sponsor the E-Click Awards as well, or whatever it was. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. I'm trying to keep them shorter, so hopefully you've enjoyed. See you all next time. See you all next time. Remember, we are still in a lockdown at the moment, so stay smart, be safe, Stop being a twat going out and hanging out with your pals down the park or at houses or whatever. And peace. Oh shit.